Yeah, here we are again with another Bud Light product. Hey there, folks. I am the Mighty Plantain. Thanks for checking out this video. We've got another Bud Light hard seltzer. I know the last time it was supposed to be a beer, as in the Bud Light Next, but it's definitely a fucking seltzer. There's no question about it. This is Bud Light Seltzer's hard soda variety pack. Now they're coming in at 5% ABV, which is more than the 4% we saw in Bud Light Next, but 5% is pretty typical for most of the seltzers out there. And 100 calories, 0 sugar. Yeah, seltzer with the pop of soda. I mean, it's basically just a soda flavored hard seltzer. And we've got classic cola, cherry cola, orange soda, and citrus soda. So we'll go through all 4 of these, and I think we'll do them in that order. Classic, cherry, orange, and citrus. Yeah. Not a low-calorie food. Ooh, see nutritional panel. So, naturally flavored, contains alcohol, must be 21 plus to consume. I know, or it says soda. Maybe they have to put that on there. But, I mean, the Bud Light thing should be your first fucking clue. I think they make 1, maybe 2 now, non-alcoholic products. So we got water, cold fermented cane sugar. Okay, so they use cane sugar, and that's where the alcohol comes in, because it's actually fermented. Natural flavors, caramel color, phosphoric acid, sodium citrate, sucrose, tartaric acid, ace sulfamate. Ace. Sorry. I haven't come across this one before, so I'm struggling with it. Ace sulfame K and malted rice. Okay. 0 gram sugar. So it says here not a low-calorie food. But, I mean, 100 calories actually is pretty typical for these, and that would be lower than sodas and a lot of beers. Total sugars are 0 grams, including 0 grams added sugars. So, maybe some of the others are different. We'll do that rundown. Anyway, that's enough of that. We're not going to learn anything else off the label, I don't think. But I'm just confused by that. You know, not a low-calorie food. Maybe they have to put that on there because it specifically has 100 calories versus none or less than 100. I don't know. It's also not a food. Huh. Smells more like root beer from back here. Interesting. And it bubbles up quite like a soda. That's kind of neat. I mean, it's a seltzer, so that's kind of to be expected. And the coloration. I wonder if those artificial colors that they put in there, as well as some of the flavoring agents, might actually add to the sugars. But I mean, with 0 grams of overall sugars, you know, I don't know. Calorie and carb content, I'm just going to go with that. So it looks like a soda. Not a lot of light coming through, so definitely a darker, heavier soda. That smells like a fucking root beer. More than a root beer, it actually smells more like... there's some old-style colas, like Moxie here in Maine, in other parts of the country, mostly New England, though. And Pepsi did one a little while back. It was like Pepsi Throwback or something weird where they actually used like I think it's the cola nut. But this smells like a fucking root beer. Or one of those sodas that uses more of a root or the cola nut. That's interesting. Maybe that's why they went with the classic cola. Or they're just trying to piggyback on the Coca-Cola classic thing. It doesn't have that weird bitterness that I'm used to from a seltzer that turns me off. There's something really, really odd up front. There's a weird tanginess to it. But that fades into a definite cola flavor. And again, it's one of those more old-fashioned colas with a cola nut, or some type of root extract flavor, which I didn't see listed on the label as part of the ingredients, so I'm probably just drawing a parallel to it, but it definitely has like an older style cola flavor, a throwback. And it's staying with me like that. That's interesting. Huh. It's definitely different. It's got some sweetness to it, but not like the, I don't want to say overwhelming or cloying, but it's less sweet than most colas are these days. And obviously, based on the nutritional information, it's not going to be loaded down with sweeteners. It's also not using high fructose corn syrup, so it's not bad. And that, again, that odd throwback cola flavor. If you folks aren't from Maine or New England and you've never heard of Moxie, try to find one. You'll either love it or you'll hate it. It's distributed by the Coca-Cola company now, so you might be able to find it in other areas. Like I said, you'll either love it or you'll hate it. It's just a different cola flavor, and it's more of an older style. But again, this, to a much lesser degree, reminds me of a Moxie or one of those older colas. All right, I'm at the point where I've run out of stuff to say about it because I'm repeating myself right there. I think that was the third time I made the same point. It's got a nice medium mouthfeel to it too, like a regular cola does. So I should have mentioned that when I took the first sip, but I was distracted by the flavor. It's honestly one of the better hard seltzers I've had. And it stands out. So even with this being a Bud Light product, and again, I try not to take any points away from that, but I'm kind of biased. I gotta hit this one with a 4 out of 5. And there's a lot of uhs and ums here because I'm doing a lot of thinking. It's pretty damn good, actually. So 4 out of 5 on that. Mostly because it's, better than I expected, and for all the other points I've made already, it's just same thing. It's good. It's good. There's no doubt about it. It's good. So I'm gonna rinse out the glass. I usually say I'm going to finish this one up, but you can see how fast that one went. I'm going to go rinse out the glass, cleanse the palate with some water, and we will grab the cherry cola. All right, so here we go with the cherry cola. 5% ABV, 100 calories, 0 sugar, not a low-calorie food. Let's see. Ingredients list is actually the same as the regular cola. Now, I did say sucrose, I think, when I was reading the label on that. It's actually sucralose. As far as I remember, they're pretty much the same thing. There's just a chemical structure difference in the sugars. Don't quote me on that, though. I think it has something to do with hydrogen bonds or the number of hydrogen atoms or some crap like that. But sucrose and sucralose, if I remember correctly, are about the same thing. Anyway, 40 milligrams of sodium in this one, which is 2% of your daily value. The other one's 25, so there's a slight difference there. And there are 2 grams of carbohydrates in here versus the 1 gram of carbs in the regular cola. So there are some slight differences. I'll probably forget to compare those to each other as I go, and they're honestly statistically insignificant. So, I don't know. Maybe more significant to some folks than others. So I'll try to do the rundown on the other 2 as well, but I'm not going to go too crazy over it because they're probably going to be very, very similar. So this has got a lighter color to it. I'm not getting any aroma off of this one like I was the last one. Oh yeah, look at that. That's more like what a soda looks like when you put it under the light, like a dark cola. The other one was darker than a typical soda. This one's about right for Pepsi or Coke or any of those ones that you would normally see. Well, maybe a little lighter than that, but I'm still getting that classic cola aroma, like almost like a root beer moxie or cola nut. Nope, hang on. I was hoping to get through at least 2 of these without the furnace trying to kick in because that damn thing's been running all night. It's February 28th, folks. Actually, I'm trying to look at the watch that's not there. It's actually March 1st because it's just after midnight, but of 2022. Distinctly a bit of cherry underneath that classic cola aroma. Damn. Ooh. Pardon. Ooh, pardon. Burping now. Both of these are coming up at once. I mean, shit. Not bad at all. I mean, hell. Hey, you guys heard me mention at the top of the video the whole Bud Light thing. I'm not a fan of the big breweries. I don't like their business practices. I think their beers are mediocre products at best, but, you know, you got to give them credit for churning out the same tasting mediocre product millions upon millions of units a day. But I'm also not a big fan of the seltzers. I just think that they don't have a lot of flavor and they haven't quite tickled my fancy. And they're getting very, very popular with the type of people that I don't really associate with. But I gotta say, I've slowly kind of been coming around on them. This pack might be the one that, completely puts me into the seltzer camp. I've come across some random flavors here and there that are actually pretty decent, you know, but it's usually like 1 out of 4 so far. We're 2 for 2 in this pack. This cherry cola tastes like a fucking cherry cola. And again, it's not as sweet as a soda, and the cherry cola flavor is a little muted, but it's actually more flavorful in terms of the cherry cola flavor than, you know, like a random lime or raspberry seltzer has been for me so far. Knocking things around here. Pardon. And again, it's still carrying that classic soda flavor. It's to a lesser degree than the classic cola. And there's more of the cherry. Hitting the stuff. This one with a 4 and a 4 as well. I mean, it's just... Pardon. It's good. It really is. It's got anything I'd want in a 100-calorie beverage plus 5% ABV. You can't beat that. It's, I gave you the rundown on the carbs. I personally, I only count calories. I don't worry about the carbs and all that other crap because the total calories are all I've really got to do is deal with that. I try to create a caloric deficit every day. Except for the nights I'm drinking, because I know that's impossible on those nights. But, that's 2 days out of the week typically. I'm on vacation this week, so caloric deficit be damned. I'll worry about it next week. But anyway, I'm just saying, for 100 calories per can, that's 2 for 2. A couple of the easiest to drink ones that I've come across so far. But gonna rinse and cleanse the palate, and we're gonna grab the orange. All right, so we've got the orange soda. Same thing, 5% ABV, 0 sugar, 100 calories. Now, there's a little bit of a difference here. Now, we're back down to 25 milligrams of sodium and 2 grams of total carbs. In terms of the ingredients list, though, a little bit different. Cold fermented cane sugar, natural flavor, citric acid, sodium citrate, sucralose, ACE sulfame K. Now, yellow number 6, gum arabic ester gum. Those 3 are a little different from the other 2. And then malted rice. Yellow number 6. I don't think yellow number 6 is one of the big deal artificial colors. I think mostly reds and blues caused problems in the past, but maybe yellow number 6 is that was very orange looking. Maybe yellow number 6 is one that causes problems for some people. So if you are allergic to yellow number 6, take note, I guess. I can smell the orange from here. Damn. That's interesting, though, because a lot of seltzers don't have like a strong aroma for the flavor that they're supposed to contain. Oh, a lot of them don't have a strong flavor for the flavor they're supposed to contain. So it's a slightly yellower color than most orange sodas, but still distinctly orange. Quite bubbly. I mean, these are all acting more like sodas than, well, of course, seltzers typically tend to act like sodas, but they all have that clearer color to them. Clearer color. Is clear really a color? They're more transparent than colorful, but this has a very nice, pleasant orange color to it. I like it. And with the light off of it, it's less yellowish, but it's definitely just that nice. Looks like a damn orange soda. It smells like one too, like Sunkissed or Crush. Did Minute Maid ever make an orange soda? I don't think so. Anyway, it smells like a Sunkissed or a Crush or any one of the other orange sodas out there. Big label brands. Son of a bitch. I mean, other than this weird, slightly bitter bite in the finish that reminds me I'm drinking an alcoholic seltzer, that tastes like a fucking orange soda. I mentioned Sunkissed and Crush, and pardon, you wouldn't know honestly, holy shit. Wow. And this one's getting a 4.5. This is the first one that's actually had a slightly bitter seltzery finish, but at the same time, it's just minor. Mostly this tastes like a straight out of the bottle orange soda. With these two, there was some slightly off notes. I mean, that's shit. Okay, once again, we're going to rinse the glass, cleanse with some water. We're going to finish this out with the citrus soda, which, is the Sprite or 7-Up equivalent. Interesting note, Sprite is lemon lime. Sierra Mist came on the scene as a lemon lime soda. They're very similar in taste. 7-Up was always just a clear cola until I don't know how many years back it was. I think it was after Sierra Mist launched. 7-Up kind of slowly disappeared. You couldn't find it in very many places. Still can't. But then it came back rebranded as a lemon lime soda, whereas it wasn't lemon lime before. It was just a clear soda. Remember Spot? Spot got his own Nintendo game. All right. That's enough of that. Just something that came to mind I thought it was interesting to share. Well, a couple of facts. Anyway, you can see these are getting to me. All right. Yes. We'll come back with the citrus soda. All right. So we are up to the fourth and final Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda. This is the citrus soda. Again, on the front, same 5% ABV, 0 sugar. 100 calories on the back. Sodium, same 25 milligrams as 2 of these. Carbs, 2 grams. The ingredients list is a little different. Water, cold fermented cane sugar, natural flavors, citric acid, sodium citrate, sucralose, ACE, sulfame, K, malted rice. Now that's been kind of the end of the ingredients list on all these have been malted rice. Except for, make artificial flavors. You can review it if you want. But yellow number 5 is the last ingredient on this one. So, and by the way, the orange soda has yellow number 6. So 2 different yellow colorings added. But in this one, even less than the malted rice, which is usually the last ingredient listed on the other 3. So, that's kind of neat. I said at the end of the last video, I was talking about, Sierra Mist, Sprite, and 7-Up. Ooh. It's a citrus soda, but I'm smelling lime. It's got that nice green color to it, which is kind of where I was going with that original comment. I was talking about the other clear sodas, and they don't have a coloration to them. They're all completely clear, so giving this a little bit of a green tint, yellowish green, but that's definitely green, right? Was a nice touch. Very bubbly. Green is my favorite color, by the way, so I'm really liking that nice greenish tinge. Even though it's a yellowish green, it's definitely green. But it smells citrusy. It smells like lime. Which is interesting because most of the lemon lime sodas I mentioned before, you typically get more lemon than lime. Or you get about a 50-50 mix, but this is distinctly lime. By the way, these have all had a nice medium mouthfeel. There was a little bit of body to them. They go down easy, obviously. And there's a hint of lemon, but it's primarily lime. Like I said, that's kind of a reversal. You usually get more lemon than lime, but it's not bad. Pardon. There's an odd, excuse me. It's this odd flavor in the finish that I can't quite put my finger on. It's like when you have a piece of chewing gum. I'm going to get a little out there here because I don't have the words to describe it, so I'm going to try to relate it to something similar. Like the old style fruit stripe gum, when it loses its flavor, there's that, it's still kind of sweet, but it's got that odd rubbery chemical flavor to it. There is a faint hint of that in the finish of this. But overall, it's a decent lime-flavored fucking beverage. Lime with hints of lemon. Maybe a little bit of orange in there. Man, this one with a 3.5 out of 5. I'm not enjoying it quite as much as the first two, and obviously not the third, because that one was fucking amazing. The orange soda. But I gotta tell you, I gotta give them props for this. I'm impressed. It's good. Overall, the full pack is great. I mean, honestly, with time to rinse the glass and downing a little bit of water to cleanse the palate in between the each of these beverages, we're still at like around half an hour at this point, maybe a little over, maybe 30, somewhere between 30 and 35 minutes, let's say, to get through these four. And at 5% ABV, 12 ounces each. 12 ounces? A lot of these freaking companies have been changing these up to 11 ounces. Pardon. One can, 355 ml, 12 ounces. These are still 12 ounces. So, you gotta figure, within basically 4 beers in 30 minutes, that's 30 to 35. And 5% is actually more than a lot of your domestic beers. Your Bud Lights, Coors Lights, and all that usually come in at less than 5%. I guess the point I'm making here is that these are dangerously easy to drink. And they're good. They're good. It's a hard seltzer, and it's a Budweiser product, and it's good. I'm just gonna say it again. I'm not gonna go into the whole history, but I mentioned before, business practices aside, and just crappy beer in general aside, I don't want to give these guys points for anything, but I have to. I have to admit, it's a damn good pack. I'm glad I bought it. I might buy more. At 100 calories a piece, this is a better alternative to a lot of the beers I drink. Don't get me wrong, I'm not giving up craft beer. No way in hell am I giving up craft beer. But on the weekends that I'm just looking to drink and enjoy it without going too crazy, and I'm on a budget, a $20, I don't remember how much this was, I think it was 19 something. How about that? A fucking 12 pack of hard seltzer used to be 12 to 15 bucks. Now it's at least 20, I think. That's beside the point. Fuck inflation, it sucks. But anyway, this pack, 2 4s, a 4.5, and a 3.5, they're okay. It's taking me a second to get over saying this about a Bud Light hard seltzer. There are no losers in this pack. It's good. You should fucking buy it. That literally fucking hurt, people. Anyway. Sorry, my neck is getting stiff. I'm all tense now because I had to say nice things about the Bud Light Seltzer pack. Anyway, these are good. Hit me up down below in the comments or the email link. I'd love to hear what you have to say about this pack. Whether you agree or disagree, either way, let's talk about it. While you're down there, don't forget to like and share the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Till next time, folks. Don't drink them too fast. It's dangerous. Cheers.